This is Eli. He fell in love with Mikey. After 16 years of marriage, they both fell in love with Alida.
We're a polyamorous triad. That means 3 people equally in love. I didn't realize I was bisexual until I met Alida.
Alida's mother didn't approve at first.
I kind of thought she was unhinged, truthfully. I was just like, oh no, the divorce really did her in. And I became really fearful and afraid for my grandkids.
This triad face judgment when they're out in public.
I just wish that we could be seen and people wouldn't take a second glance or it to be awkward or weird. We were at a camping event. Her and Eli walked up and introduced themselves. It was just an instant connection and we wanted to be around each other. We don't call ourselves a threesome or a throuple, right?
Threesome sounds like it's all about sex, and a throuple to us sounds almost like a joke. Like, oh, look at that throuple. A triad just sounds strong.
This one always looks really good on you.
There are a lot of advantages of being in a polyamorous relationship. We're able to get a lot done in a very short amount of time.
And 3 incomes.
Yeah, and on the cold nights, 3 people, you're warm.
Boiling in.
Yeah.
It was more of a slow burn with Eli. He was around, but he was more reserved and watched how things were going. It took time for us to get to know each other and for that to develop into where it is now.
We get a lot of looks, a lot of weird faces or confusion.
I just wish that we could be seen and people wouldn't take a second glance or it to be awkward or weird.
We're not ashamed of our relationship. We hold hands, we give kisses, we cuddle.
When we're out in public, it can depend on who is in the middle. When it's him in the middle, we definitely get more response. Look at the wildflowers in them.
Yeah, I love those.
Okay,
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Ready?
Yep. All right, let's go home. On Instagram, we get a lot of lucky him, or how do I get involved, or how do I convince my wife to do this? The worst comments are that we're destroying our kids, that we're teaching our kids horrible values and morals. We teach our children, you love people and you accept people who they are.
Look at that.
Like the perfect size.
When I told my mom, she wasn't not open to it. She just didn't understand. We had just come out of a divorce. She was just concerned.
When I met Alida's mom for the first time, I felt like a 14-year-old boy meeting his girlfriend's parents for the first time.
There's always a little bit of anxiety when you meet someone's parents for the first time.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Hi.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Good to see you.
When she used the term polyamorous, I was confused and pretty afraid of what that meant for her and her kids. As she continued on in her relationship with Eli and Mikey, I tried a lot harder to understand what was going on.
I sort of got an inkling of her proclivity for having multiple partners before her divorce. I was really taken aback by it. I became really fearful and afraid for my grandkids. I kind of thought she was unhinged, truthfully. I was just like, oh no, the divorce really did her in. And
I am very happy for her being happy, and I want her to thrive. It seems to me like she really understands what she's doing.
We don't have a lot of jealousy in the relationship. My jealousy in the beginning came from their longevity of their relationship and trying to figure out, well, where do I fit into this? And realizing that it wasn't where do I fit into this, but now what are we creating as the 3 of us? The idea of loving multiple people throughout your lifetime isn't new. It's been happening for generations over generations, and so I think this is just redefining that, helping people understand what that can look like and mean.
Our love is ever growing. It continues to grow.
people leave nasty messages.
You're a pervert, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, that hurts. I feel like they're hurting your feelings, they're hurting you.
People perceive us as weird as a couple because we don't follow the regular status quo.
You know, what the hell is she doing with that little old wrinkly, ugly dude?
She must be cheating on him.
There's a lot of people that will bash us at any chance that they possibly can. It's so unbelievable that she's together with me that there's no way that she's a real woman.
There's no way this could be real, so she must be in danger.
You're too short and he's too big.
People just don't get it.
He's crazy. He lost his mind. What's wrong with him? It never deterred me one bit.
Interabled relationships are beautiful.
You can date somebody who's transgender and not be thought of as a weird person.
I know that it looks weird from the outside, but just makes my little puppy heart happy.
Humans today, we are all judgmental. All I know is I love her and she loves me.
We're just gonna continue loving each other. No matter what, nothing's gonna change us.
The thing I love most about Mason is how cute he is and nothing else.
It doesn't matter your gender, your height, your disability. Love is love, and love will conquer.
The haters.